Now, may I invite our co-organizer, Mr. Joseph Cheng, the chairman of Silk Road Economic Development Research Center.
Our center has always been striving to gather like-minded experts to contribute by identifying opportunities for Hong Kong and the peoples of Hong Kong in the Greater Bay Area development, in which our center believes it is an integral part of the more global Belt and Road development initiated by President Xi in 2013. 2020 is a year all of us here would not forget, but like to forget. The COVID-19 pandemic has dramatically alerted the fabric of the international relations and trade. China, however, was the first one to revitalize our economy, and here in Hong Kong, our government administration is equally busy putting out rescue plans in place to help the much-needed industries and the underprivileged from our hard-earned reserves. None of us in Hong Kong, and I am sure none in any other part of the world, have encountered such an enduring pandemic. But here in China, including Hong Kong, we cut the nonsense by rolling up our sleeves, working hard to regain our position. The Greater Bay Area, which has a closer proximity amongst the 9+2 cities, would benefit the most. I often hear people questioning our officials, particularly our chief executive, on the competitions amongst the 9+2 cities, and that Hong Kong is now marginalized by our peers, in particular Shenzhen. Well, I cannot represent our chief executive, but I believe that Hong Kong will never be replaced, and in fact, Hong Kong and other cities in the area complement one another. Our speakers today can tell you a lot more about this, and without further ado, please welcome the Vice Chairman of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, the Honourable Mr. C.Y. Leung, deliver his keynote speech.
In the past year, despite the interruptions by the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen preparations for the implementation of the Greater Bay Area Development Plan as a national strategy taking place. First, at the 5th plenary session of the 19th Chinese Communist Party Central Committee held less than 3 weeks ago, proposals for the formulation of the 14th five-year plan, which covers the period of 2021 to 2025, for national economic and social development and the long-range objectives through the year 2035 was adopted. The proposals support the better integration of Hong Kong and Macau into the country's overall development and develop the Greater Bay Area to a region of high quality.
Themed GBA The Way Forward, the conference has brought together a group of distinguished people to speak on aspects of healthcare, technology, and emerging opportunities. The speakers are not only highly qualified in their respective fields, but they all share one thing in common, and that is, they all agree that the Guangdong-Hong Kong-Macao Greater Bay Area is of great potential and will offer abundant development opportunities for Hong Kong. In order for the people of Hong Kong to grasp these opportunities, they need to have a good understanding of the GBA and its latest development. As a matter of fact, with the COVID-19 pandemic plaguing the global economy and Hong Kong suffering from a severe recession, our economic recovery lies in cooperating more fully with the mainland, which has regained its economic momentum thanks to the nation's rigorous epidemic control and prevention measures. Hong Kong should continue to offer the GBA our traditional advantages of an established international business environment, world-class financial and professional services, a low and simple tax regime, free flow of capital, the rule of law, and judicial independence. It is therefore erroneous to say that Hong Kong will be marginalized by the GBA or become just another mainland city. On the contrary, the successful development of the GBA will enrich the implementation of one country, two systems by bringing even more long-term prosperity, and stability to the Hong Kong SAR. What we have to do is to operate within the framework of one country, two systems, uphold the Constitution of the People's Republic of China and the Basic Law, and safeguard national security. It is up to us to turn those support measures into opportunities, and such opportunities are so abundantly available in the Greater Bay Area. Rest assured, I and my governing team are doing all we can to grasp these opportunities. This is for the future of Hong Kong, our businesses, our community, and our young people. I'm sure we will have your support on this. I wish you all a very rewarding conference and the best of business and health in the year 2021. Thank you very much.